Hey folks, apologies in advance. This review is made up of a bunch of clips over the past couple of years. About half of them I lost audio on. Not sure what happened with my GoPro, but that's why I'll be doing some voiceovers from time. Packfish 7 by SeaEagle is a super light, ultra portable, inflatable fishing raft. You can see here it's effortless to carry. You can hold it over your head. It's got some built-in rod holders, which honestly work better for longer handled rods, like spinning rods, maybe longer casting rods. If you got pistol grips or something like that, they're gonna not fit into the base holders as well, and they'll be flopping around. Just something to keep in mind. Here you'll see I've got it inflated and stored in my van with just the back seats folded down. Super portable. Getting into the boat in a situation like this from a dock is just so damn easy. It's basically the most stable platform I've been on for a boat this size. It's like a waddle across the lake. You can go faster. You just gotta get that yaw back and forth, which is fine. If you're a kayaker, it's gonna feel a little funny. One of my favorite things to do on this raft is stand and fish. And the reason I switched to a kayak paddle is that I can do exactly what you see here, and it's basically do these micro adjustments while standing. You need a longer paddle to achieve this. If you had like a shorter one, you're going to find that you're going to be in an awkward position as you try to dig into the water. But provided you get a longer one, you can pretty much move yourself around. You're not going to be fast, but you can do these sort of what I call micro adjustments as you want to get close to structure or a particular thing. And it's now with the oars that come with the Packfish, you're going to be able to find that you can move much faster. Well, it's relative because I'd say max is about 2.5 miles an hour. But the big mistake that a lot of people make is they try to row forward, probably because they're kayakers and that's their nature. My advice is row it like a rowboat. Caught another aquarium fish. As a fishing platform, this thing is great. It's super comfortable sitting down. Someone made a joke once that looks like you're fishing on a sofa. And it's stable enough you can actually fish standing up and bring the fish up to you, release them. As you can see here, I'm actually facing backwards as I stand. I was able to, and it's pretty simple to turn around as long as you don't have a lot of waves and wind pushing you around. So a couple things. You can get these. This is actually last year's model, like a 2018, 2019. They've made a number of changes based off of customer feedback for the new 2019, 2020 model. You should check it out. It looks pretty cool. The biggest difference is either it's an integrated inner tube system with the canvas, so you don't have this sleeve that goes over the inner tubes. That's one, and I think they did that because sometimes what will happen on these older models is the valves will get out of alignment with the openings, and it makes it a pain in the butt. To inflate it properly. But I don't know. Once you get used to it, it's not really a problem. The other thing they did is they moved these, which are your tackle bags, up to the front. It's a bit of a change, right? Kind of like them where they are. And what else? Oh, they went to they took out these sort of screw-in circle rotating oar locks and replaced it with just an old school oval shape, and I guess apparently it's easier to paddle. That's not really a problem for me because I don't really use it with the oars that much. I did last year, but this year what I did is I switched to a long, I think it's a 250 centimeter fiberglass and carbon paddle, and I can paddle in. Now You can buy them with a hard wooden floor, which I strongly recommend. And I have the hard wooden floor. What I did is I'm trying out a slightly improved design where I've got this extended area up front. The reason I did that is when you put the inflatable seat in, your feet in the SeaEagle floorboard that you can buy, it doesn't have this extra area here. So when you put your feet down, at least for me, my ankles were hanging over this lip, and it was kind of uncomfortable. This is an inflatable mattress pump that I have for like our Intex queen size bed we use when we're camping. It's not going to get it full enough. And no, you don't need it. It takes maybe 3-4 minutes to inflate it with the pump that they give you. You see, it's a little bit out of alignment, but it's not that bad. Let's go. You can actually use the pump, or if you're out in the water and you feel like the seat's getting low for whatever reason, just go like. So 4 full breaths. But if you have a first edition one and you find that when you're rowing, it's a little squeaky and noisy, that drove me crazy. What I basically did is I just took some fishing reel grease. I suppose you could probably use oil or something like that, and I put it on the inside of the threads, like so. Just nothing crazy, just a little bit. And the extra little bit of lubrication that the grease or oil adds, oh, that sucks. The extra little bit of lubrication that it adds makes the sound go away completely. When I clean the boat off, what I basically do is I just sand it up and spray it down with a hose. The only problem when I do that is that the water, obviously the zippers aren't watertight. The water takes the pebbles and accumulates them down to the bottom. $400, 7 feet long, 39 inches wide, under 30 pounds. It's a super fun platform. My only drawback is that it's pretty much for smaller waters. I can't see myself taking it out on a large lake or in a river with a strong current.